my goodness.
All right, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just dropped some brand new sweaters on the website. This right here is our Goon Squad Signature Series R8 sweaters. These suckers are pretty dang rare because we are dropping only 222 of these. We got 211, which is our car, and that's 222 is just how many decenniums are out there. So we only feel that it's right. We actually got two colors. So we got this heather color, and also we got the peach color right there. And between the two, there's 222. So not just each individual color. So that makes them even a little bit more rare. And on top of that, we already dropped them on the website, so a good bit of them are already sold out without even putting news out there. So these are some super special sweaters right here. So if you want to cop one and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as right now, let's get to the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to continue working on the 2020 Audi R8 Decennium. That is almost done. We got a little bit more to go, probably like 2 to 3 more videos, and this sucker will be ready for the roads right here. But as you guys seen in the previous video, we went to the dealership and gathered the rest of our parts. That's basically going to allow us to finish this sucker up 100%. And of course, we ended up fixing the paint damaged areas where that wrap just basically peeled off some of that paint. It was the hood and the quarter panel. We quickly fixed that. The paint job turned out amazing. Probably gonna end up going the high gloss route right there. But anyways, we also ended up putting together the whole entire front end, the bumper, that carbon fiber lip, the hood, and it looks absolutely amazing up front there. All we really got left is basically this quarter panel, this rear end right here, which we gotta do a little bit of paint work back here. But we're gonna probably skip that and save that for later. We probably wanna jump into the interior, just work from the front just to the back like that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, exactly right. I mean, just go in order, and also we kind of want to give that quarter panel a little bit more time to dry because it's out in the sun somewhere baking. But you know what? We need to get that interior 100%. That way we can just knock that off the checklist,
Exactly. And what we got in this box right here is from Safety Restore, our seat belts and our SRS module. That's basically going to allow us to just complete that interior, and just we're going to take a look at it, see what it looks like 100% complete right there. Dude, with no blown airbags or locked up seat belts.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while, and we're going to get it back to OEM specs. That way, we're safely driving it down the road,
I mean, the 4-point harnesses were safe too,
all right.
but this is going to be factory spec safe right here. And as for that quarter panel, the reason why we're saving it for last as well is it's probably going to be the toughest piece to work on, because we still might need a little bit of a framework here and there, a little bit of tweaking, but we got the excavator out back, don't we?
Excavator. Or I think somebody mentioned that these cars do move around once you lift them on a lift, because I did notice on the Lamborghini it did the same thing, and on the Viper. So
that makes
we may
sense,
just try to install it while it's on the ground, dude.
We never tried that, so hopefully everything just falls right into place. But you know what? That'll be a little bit later. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and crack open this box from Safety Restore. Go ahead and then start installing stuff and hopefully get this interior back together. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. That interior is finally complete. The SRS module along with both of the seat belts. It is looking mighty fine up in there, although there is a bunch of prints right there. Is that from Thomas? Or actually, Thomas don't crawl in cars no more, dude.
Thomas don't get in cars anymore. Sometimes. But that's Luna prints right there.
Lunatic prints right there. But I also realized that Thomas actually doesn't come around much, is he? He's upset.
I don't know if he's upset or just loves it outside. Always outside, always walking around, jumping on a car from time to time. But Luna is going lunatic, dude.
That's right. But anyways, we'll give it a nice clean here in a little bit as soon as we finish up the whole entire interior. So that was just that part. We still got this whole entire door panel or door that we got to throw together. We got to throw in the glass. We got to take apart the original door that's kind of wrecked. and just basically just swap everything over into here.
All the components, because this door is completely empty, and we got a brand new glass from the dealership right there. That's what we were waiting on. And also, I believe our mirror, we bought a mirror, and it was actually cut wire, so we're gonna probably have to do some soldering. Yeah.
But this right here is a gutted race door right here. So like you said, there's literally nothing in here other than this right here. And then we threw this in right here. So
no, I think that was actually in there. So that's probably how they opened the door on the racetrack. Just pulled that little tab.
Gotta open the door somehow. So we'll end up swapping that over here in a little bit, and then we'll move from there. But while we were working, somebody like sent us a package that we just couldn't resist, and we just had to open this sucker up. Look at this right here. This is a big old Swiss milk chocolate with honey and almond nougat Toblerone. I don't know if I pronounced all that perfectly, but it's of Switzerland right here. And somebody sent this all the way from South Germany right there.
So apparently we already opened it. As you can tell, there's an axe there. It's a big piece of milk chocolate with some kind of nuts in there, dude.
It's super good right here. Look at this, dude.
Dang, pop that open, dude. Rip that whole box open. I mean,
Look at this.
We already ate a little bit of it.
I think it's yours right there. This is mine. No, that's mine right here.
Dude, it's delicious too, man. Ain't that good, dude?
It's even softer now that it's been in the sun for a couple minutes.
But
dude,
who eats a big old candy bar this big? I mean, what do you do with something like this? Feed a small army?
You could, dude. This is gonna be for the whole family. This is gonna be for like 5 Christmases, dude.
Look at that. Is crazy,
That's
dude.
so cool. Oh, man.
You need an axe, man.
You do, but that's just so cool. So we appreciate that right there. But as of right now, I think it's time we get back to it and go
put
ahead.
that door panel together.
Take that door from over there, take it apart, and put this sucker together right here. Don't you ever buy a race door or any type of race parts, dude.
Never, dude. That's it, man. We're done with buying race doors especially, dude.
Oh my goodness, look at this. We had to go through a bunch of different stuff. We basically had to modify that race door for it to work with the OEM panel, basically.
You got that right. And the mirror that we bought is from that race door. They just sold it separately, which that was like the worst decision ever because it was like completely gutted. It was like the lowest base mirrors ever. There's no motors for them to open and close, so we had to reuse a bunch of our stuff and throw it into that mirror over there. It took a lot longer than we expected. The door too, it didn't have the proper stuff to snap the door panel in. It had like the stuff for like maybe like a plexiglass door panel that they might have ran whenever they're racing these cars. Man, I mean, I'm telling you what, it's not worth it, dude.
Dude, that literally took like 3 hours just to get this door completely put together, and we ended up doing it, and it looks pretty dang good right there. Just needs to be cleaned up, of course. Got the glass in and all that good stuff,
yes, sir.
man.
I mean, everything is finally going together. The interior is practically 100% complete now, dude.
That is right, yep. Other than that clean, of course. We gotta clean it, man. It just looks so filthy.
Sure,
and as for the exterior of this door, we got a piece of trim right there. We gotta readjust that glass. You see how it's kind of sitting a little cockeyed right there?
There's adjustments underneath. You just like screw them with Allen wrenches and it'll like turn a little bit. So we'll adjust that window right there. But for the most part, we just noticed that this door actually has to go up. So after we put this little piece right here, this trim piece on that side, it's actually actually almost touching the pillar right here.
So it needs to go forward, right?
Yeah, so the door needs to go forward a little bit, which
is a good sign because we might not have to do framework after all.
That's what the reason why we're having all that issue with it being too tight. We didn't know what was going on. The door was just pushed back, which, I mean, that just makes sense during the accident and stuff like that. And these hinges are off another car, so it's just all misaligned.
Yeah, so that's some awesome news right there. And as for this carbon piece, it's damaged. We're going to definitely have to get a new one. Those suckers are pricey, dude. Like $700 or something like that?
Super pricey. We did find a mirror, however, like
on eBay.
Yeah, for $1,100. So that may be the best route, but who knows? If we can just find this piece, we'll probably just buy it.
Because right now this is just a manual mirror, right?
It's just a manual. It's a race mirror,
not
dude.
Not a motorized one, dude.
We don't need it. Less weight, you know what I mean? That's what they do for racing. But yeah, we may just end up buying the electronic one later on down the road with the brand new carbon fiber piece right here. That way we can swap that out. But we don't need that. Right now, you don't close your mirrors. You leave them open when you're riding down the road, dude.
That's very true right there. But anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. This door definitely needs to be cleaned up. We might just finish it up right now, right? Just clean it up, throw the trim on it, throw the handle in right there, the handle trim.
Or we probably need to clean it up and buff it one last time, because this stuff, once you clean it up, that towel actually will scratch it up. So we'll probably do a quick little like polish pass on it, or we may bring out our little orbital, you know that
polisher?
Yeah, you know that nice little
dual
one?
action?
The dual action one, and then get all that out really nicely. And then once we buff it and stuff like that, we'll probably move on to the quarter panel.
All right, so it's actually the next day here, and last night we made some major progress on this whole entire side over here. Of course, we ended up removing all the glue off that door, and then we polished that sucker out with that dual action polisher. Looks super good, nice and shiny right there. The reflection is just perfect. Almost matches the OEM paint on some of the other panels that we unwrapped that matte finish off of. But then again, we also went ahead and adjusted this door. We took it off and we removed the latches a little bit forward, and that's a perfect gap right there. Just look at that, dude. Flawless with the hood, flawless with the quarter panel, which we moved onto the quarter panel, slapped that sucker on. And what would you say about them gaps, dude?
OEM, dude. Exactly the same as on that side right here. Door opens and closes, everything lines up properly. Man, I'll tell you what, man, just a little bit of adjustments and the car being on the ground made a whole difference.
Definitely.
Dude.
So that's a really good sign right there. We don't have to do framework, and that means the whole entire rear end is going to match up as well with all the body gaps. So that's another good sign. Then, of course, we threw on all the carbon pieces as well. We got that piece, this super aggressive VF engineering vent, and, of course, that side skirt. You could hardly tell that it's carbon fiber, but look at that, dude. That's original carbon fiber.
That is crazy. That was super expensive. I think it was like $3,000 off of eBay, and then $3,000 just for the carbon piece from the dealership. But you know what? That's OEM, and it looks amazing, dude.
Yeah, I don't think you could even get aftermarket side skirts, honestly. So that's why we went this route right there. As far as the stuff that we got to order, we do got to order another carbon fiber door seal right there. An expensive piece as well from the dealership. I think it's like $1,000, but we got that door jamb right there. We do got to order one more piece, so just little stuff that we got to order along with the duct for in here. So that's why we didn't complete the mesh right there. But as of right now, I say we just go ahead and just put together this whole entire rear end, dude. I mean, it's time for it, dude.
It's time for it. Everything is lining up. Might as well go ahead and pop this, what do you call that little thing? An engine cover lid, dude?
Engine bay right here. I guess it's a hood,
Yeah,
right?
hood. So we'll pop this bonnet right here, start putting on the spoiler and all that good stuff, and maybe even all the carbon that goes around the engine, dude.
Oh, dude, that's going to look super good. Might as well not have everything laying around, so I say we go ahead and just start piecing this rear end together.
good that rear end looks, man. I haven't seen it like that ever, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It never looked like that, but now it's all together looks super sweet. Although there's some matte, some high gloss, I think it looks pretty good as it is, dude.
It looks perfect as it is, dude, with the wing now on there and all the like little like finishing off pieces at the top over here. And also we threw this grill in on this rear bumper, and we went ahead and just threw those little diffuser pieces in for now. We'll probably end up getting some carbon fiber ones, but dude, that just looks absolutely stunning. The whole entire rear end and like the engine bay components, everything is in there, all the carbon fiber, dude. It just looks absolutely amazing. Go ahead and hit the lights, man. It just looks so good, dude.
That's so cool how it just like shoots to the side right there. But I didn't know you can't open the trunk area right here with the key. I guess
you cannot do that. Yeah, that's the only one the ignition is on, and you can press the button. That's when that trunk actually, or the whatever you don't call that, the bonnet, whatever.
Bonnet. We'll call it a little bonnet right there.
That just looks so good. The car is practically almost 100% complete, other than that fender over there in our side vents, and also that carbon piece that we got to throw on that side. Very little minor things that we got to do, but the major stuff is complete, dude.
Exactly, and all the body gaps are just perfect all the way throughout, so that's just real important right there to make sure everything is just lined up perfectly, dude.
And the bumper snapped back into place after we actually put this, what do you call this?
I guess you can call that like a grill.
Yeah,
yep.
As soon as we popped that grill in, the bumper actually straightened itself out because at first it was kind of wavy
flimsy
and stuff like
or
that.
whatnot.
Yeah, but dude, that just looks incredible, dude. We actually straightened out this exhaust tip right here. It was kind of bent from the accident. Put it on there, and I mean, everything's looking great. But we do need to like secure it 100%. We got to lift the car up, throw the inner fenders on, bolt the bumper down, and a bunch of other stuff all the way around this car. Then this thing can hit the road.
But that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. The Audi build is coming to an end, and before you know it, this thing will be ready for the roads. Just a few more little things here and there, but you guys are gonna have to stay tuned to see what happens. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.